Good afternoon, Outlaws. Hey, it's KGB from the C Sports Network. That's right, we're here for Game 3 of the 3-game series out west with the Oakland Athletics. Unfortunately, the Braves are down 0-2 in the series. Can they bounce back and win Game 3? We'll see. First pitch in a few minutes.
The moment, yeah, there was the marine layer this morning that burned off about an hour. As Nick and
all right, here we go, guys. Welcome in. Sorry about that.
About Ronald Acuna this series, 0 for 7.
We are just getting ready for first pitch. We have the top of the Braves order at bat.
Kaprielian ready.
Let's get this fixed up for you
We go with
guys.
a foul ball at 12:38 Pacific. But the fact that Ronald hasn't
What's up, everybody?
hitless since August shows you just how well number 13 has been playing.
All right, there we go.
A ball and a strike to him from James Kaprielian, the 29-year-old right-hander, his first career appearance against the Atlanta Braves. 1-2. Another one of their pitchers that has not gotten run support. In 3 of his 6 starts this year, the A's have been shut out. And Acuna fouls it back and out of play.
It's been a frustrating couple of days for Ronald. He felt like he got some pitches he could have done more with.
He awaits a 1-2 here. Popped up. Foul ground.
Foul ball.
The
It's
catcher.
going to be out. There's so much real estate in this stadium. Acuna Jr. pop flies out for out number 1.
So Kaprielian able to get Ronald Acuna, and at the end of yesterday's game, the Braves had a hit by Pilar in the 5th inning, but then the A's bullpen.
Yeah, sorry about yesterday, guys. Yeah, I certainly was having internet issues. Shortly after leaving and shutting the stream down, I completely lost internet for about 2.5 hours. For whatever reason, I couldn't tell you. Usually the newsletter that they put out when stuff happens is cut fiber line, so. Okay, so you're going to notice today we have another big lineup change.
A's rotation that has really struggled. They got a solid start from Paul Blackburn on.
Still getting everything set in place here,
Went
guys.
6 solid yesterday.
So today we got Acuna, Olsen, Riley. Then we have batting 4th will be D-Train. Marcell Ozuna is back batting 5th as a designated hitter. Eddie Rosario batting 6th. Ozzie Albies will be batting 7th. Orlando Arcia batting 8th. Michael Harris batting 9. And of course our starting pitcher today will be Jared Shuster. 2-2 to count. Olsen pop flies out. That's going to be an easy can of corn.
Peterson, the former Brave, backs up at the last moment, but he's got it.
Out number 2.
2 outs.
You know, I'm just shocked. Shocked that we've lost 2 games to the Oakland Athletics. The series. Statistically, you know, the Braves are practically number 1 in all the statistics in the MLB. But we couldn't pull out the wins, guys. I have to give the Oakland Athletics props. Their pitching staff has done a phenomenal job holding these Atlanta Sluggers from just running wild on them. Check swing. They were going to say he went. 0-2. Austin Riley, a .266 average on the season, 10 homers. 28 RBIs with a 7.91
looking for
OPS.
1-2-3 top of the first, and he's going to.
Riley's going to pop out over to first base. First baseman under it. That's it. 1-2-3.
First baseman, and we head to the home half of the first.
Well, that was a quick first inning. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get the music back on. Here, we'll do this one. Happy Hump Day, everybody. That's right. Hump Day is Wednesday because you're getting over the hump of the week. Yeah, we got to do something. We got to turn this around. Now, there is a lot of speculation talk about Eder Rosario and them possibly doing, made possible trade or who knows what. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of speculation talk for sure. Hey, Kenneth, how you doing, buddy? All right. All right, foul ball for the first pitch, 0-1. I would think today, of all days, we should have a good chance. We should have a good chance to put some runs on their starting pitcher. Their starting pitcher is James Kaprielian, who's 0 for 5 this season with an 8.45 ERA. So, hey, Pauline, how you doing? What happens if the Earth died and the sports end, huh? Those would be some dark days. Those would be some dark days. Well, we're going to have a steal for the Athletics. Ruiz just stole the base. D-Train's throw was late. All right, here comes the pitch. That's a fly ball out to center. Ozzy Albies, easy out. That's 1 out. Runner on second, bottom of the first. Tie score. Athletics currently leading the series 2-0. Currently have a 10 like goal for today's stream. I do believe we've reached 5 likes already, and we're only in the bottom of the first. So come on, guys, have with it. If you haven't done so already, hit that thumbs up. Let's get that goal. Let's try to get it before the end of the third. How about that, guys? The like goal, 10 likes for today's stream by the end of the third inning. And guys, I have a 370 sub goal for the month of May. This is the last day. I'm currently at 362 subs. 8 subs from that goal. How about you help me out and you hit that subscribe button as well? I certainly would appreciate it. 2-1. Ryan Noda at bat, averaged .234 this season, 6 homers, 19 RBIs, with a .85 OPS. Oh, they're going to run him down. Got him. Ruiz tried to run and they got him. Out number 2. Not sure if he tried to run or if Shuster just actually... Nope, he tried to run. Shuster got him. Shuster was on top of it, turned through over to Austin Riley, who chased him back, and Arcia come up and finally got the tag. Check swing. Third base ump says no. Three and 1 the count. Wait a minute. I guess that was ball 4. My apologies. I didn't see the... All right, ball 4. So we have 2 outs. Another man on first. Bottom of the first, tie game. Loreno, a .212 average batting this season. 5 home runs, 12 RBIs, with a .661 OPS. 1-0 the count. Welcome in, guys. Appreciate you stopping by. If you're just coming in, we're in the bottom of the first. Tie game. 2 outs. 1-0 the count to the Athletics. Ramon Loreno. He's going to pop fly up. Easy can of corn. That's it. We're heading to the top of the second. And apologies about the sound. Somehow, yeah, not sure why it was shut off. But we got her going now. Remember, guys, if you're new to the channel, please hit that thumbs up, that subscribe button. Be sure to vote in the polls. As a matter of fact, today, guys, I actually have a Q&A of who do you think are the top 5 picks as of right now for the National League MVP race. Be sure to get your answers in there. We currently have 4 votes, guys. 3 of you have voted that the Atlanta Braves are going to win today, while 1 lonely guy so far, or gal, have voted for the Oakland Athletics. And the way the Athletics have been playing, it very well could be. You'll have to tell me, guys, if there's any microphone interference at all. Today I have to run my air conditioner next to me on absolute high, and I forgot to tilt them down. It is 93 degrees outside for us. All right, here we go. First pitch. Swing and a miss for D-Train.
Huge members of that.
And we got the train. Swing and a miss, 0-2.
Well respected by all of their teammates and peers. Great guys to have around as well. Darno quickly down here, 0-2. And he takes it high. Travis, of course, had that concussion back on April 8th. Returned May.
Yep, and we lost him for
27 games.
Quite a few games. 27, there you go.
Start about every 3 games.
He trained an average of a 317, 1 home run, 8 RBIs, and a 7.72 OPS, and he just swung and missed for strike 3. That'll be out number 1.
Slider supposed to be down, left it up.
Here comes the bung. Marcell Ozuna heading to the plate. Eddie Rosario on deck. And in the hole will be Albies if we make it that far.
Now he deals to Marcell Ozuna, who's 0 for 7 in the series, though he did have a couple of long flyouts last night.
That's right, D-Train. Unfortunately, he didn't do nothing for us there. Other than strike out, Kenneth.
Kaprielian had a tough start to the year. His first 3 starts over a 12 ERA, got demoted to the bullpen. He struggled in 3 relief appearances, so they sent him to Vegas, AAA. But he got called back up a few weeks ago, and since then he's pitched much better. So they've kept him in the rotation. He's got a 1-2 count on Ozuna. Eddie Rosario had the day off yesterday with a lefty on the mound. Back in the lineup, he waits on deck. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Ozuna went around, punched out.
Yep, strike 3. They're going to call it a strike.
Kaprielian.
2 outs.
Yes, he did go.
Yep, he went.
Kaprielian.
So dating back to the 5th inning
All
yesterday.
right, so we got
have been retired.
Eddie Money Rosario at the plate. As I was saying early in the broadcast, there's actually there's a lot of talk that no, I haven't. I'm not even sure where to go to do that, Kenneth, to be honest.
But he'll have no play.
I was saying earlier that there's a lot of talk that, they're not getting the kind of production out of Eddie Rosario as they wanted, after the eye surgery. So could there possibly be, could something happen with the trade? Could we see Ozuna out there in left field? There's some things to think about. We've had Pilar and
Kaprielian with a 1-2 pitch.
Eddie
out to center field, and Ruiz.
That's going to be an easy can of corn. That's out number 3.
A good start for James Kaprielian. He's set down all 6 Braves that he's faced.
I forget the name now. We got Pilar and somebody else has been sharing the left field duties as well. Like I said, it escapes my brain right now. Now Pilar has been just smashing left-handed pitchers, but could he possibly be exposed if he were to start playing like on an everyday kind of play instead of a few days and then a day off, whatnot? Welcome in everybody. Appreciate you stopping by. let's see here. So we're going to have Perez at bat when they come back. On deck will be Diaz, and Bride will be batting third in the hole. It looks like, and I missed it then, looks like the Braves have been, given an error. And I'm not sure
have been super solid.
who it was.
The biggest thing for me has been the slider. It's gotten so much better because he's made
Schuster
adjustments.
starts out with a strike, so 0-1 the count.
Rushing down the hill, the velo and the slider's gotten better. It's gotten crisper, and he's been able to use it to both sides.
Swing and a miss, strike
That
2.
difference for me has been huge for him because he's opened up both sides of the plate, slider to the glove side, fastball and changeup to the arm side. It's been really good over the last.
Again, guys, I want to apologize about having to abruptly end last night's stream.
For me, has really become a weapon, and that was also a strike.
There's nothing I could do. It was bottoming out so bad. I mean, it just was horrible. And
now it's 2-2.
About 10
The real sign of the
minutes,
maturity for me is that it would have been easy for him
give or
to
take,
let his mind go back
after
to the
I
first two
ended the
starts.
stream,
Inning just started before, pitching around
maybe
the
within
yellow
20
and
minutes, 10 to 20 minutes, I actually lost complete internet for about 2 hours. Don't know why.
Perez, the catcher.
That's going to be out to Harris.
That'll hang
Caught.
up in the air for him out,
Out number 1. No clue why.
Our Xfinity Game Changer feature spotlights the Braves' left-handed starters since that May 16th recall and the starts over those, or the numbers over those 3 starts.
Yeah, 5.2 innings per start.
Valid.
Just 125.
Oh, vote. I think you meant to say vote. Did you and Mav vote for All-Star Game?
Have been much
Valid.
more manageable. He walked 9 the first 2 starts.
I'm not sure what you were saying there, Kenneth.
Just 6 total walks.
It's one of the things that we talked about so often during spring training was his ability not to walk people, give free base runners. So it was so surprising, those first couple. But it's the big leagues. He's learning. Everything's new.
1 and 2. Nick, you've got more?
When you look at the slider from him and how it's tightened up, I see it a little bit.
I certainly appreciate that subscription. Thank you so much. Guys, I am now 7 likes away from hitting that 370 sub goal for the month of May.
Well, this one is hit
That's
pretty well to
awesome,
center.
guys.
Harris goes back and makes another play.
Harris with out. Out number 2.
Hitter, he's throwing it down and into me, and I can't see it until late. I'm going to hit that ball a lot of times or swing and miss on it. And then he's got a good changeup, but he didn't use a whole lot last time out. But if he gets that rolling too, then all of a sudden the whole plate is usable for him, and he's a tough task.
It's a great point, Nick.
Well, he's gotten both Perez and Diaz to fly out to center, and now here's Jonah Bride.
And over the last 2 weeks, we've seen 2 different types. He had a real even mix of those 3 pitches 2 starts ago, and then he went real slider heavy last time out. So he's got the ability to adapt.
It's like a 1-2-3 bottom of the second. Sharply rolled to Ozzie, no problem. And
That's
on
it, out number 3.
Number 3 in Oakland.
We are heading to the top of the 3rd. Top of the 3rd already. Welcome in, everybody. I appreciate you stopping by. Now remember, guys, in between breaks, I will be playing a little bit of background music to help with dead air. I do have an occasional, or I do have a tendency to kind of get sidetracked trying to read something to bring you statistics and whatnot. So I sometimes forget to keep talking. So that's just a way to help with that. How you doing, Dave Lopez? Thank you for stopping by. That's right, go Braves, baby. We need this win. What do you want?
Why would an air...
Sorry about that, guys. My daughter was in here asking. She's having problems with her air conditioner. And today's not the day to have one of them problems. It's hot for us. Oh, I see. Okay. No, if you want to shoot me a link of where to go to vote, I'll certainly do that.
Lefty with a righty.
All right, we are back to the game.
7th in the order.
We got Albies at bat, who just hit a foul ball, so the count is 0-1. Albies, a .251 average on the season, 10 homers, 34 RBIs, with a .750 OPS on the season.
And Kaprielian with the 0-2. Fouled off the bat.
Foul ball.
Oakland winning 2 in a row against the Braves. Only the second time.
Boy, I tell you,
Jesse
I
Shuster
just,
does it all. Look at him.
Yep. What can
I think
you
it's
do?
crazy
Only the
how
second
big that
time
stadium
Oakland
is. I can't
has
get over that,
won
guys.
the
I
other
just can't get
being
over
made
that.
5th and 6th against Kansas City. Weak
Can he
rubber,
beat
obviously hustling,
it?
but he will not beat
Out.
the throw
He could not beat the throw.
from Allen.
Out number 1.
You know, Wiley Ballard, who works on our crew, passed along a note last night, though. You look at last year, sometimes these things happen in baseball. Memorial Day weekend last year, the Pirates swept the Dodgers in L.A. Of course.
Hey, welcome into the stream, everybody. I appreciate you stopping by.
The Dodgers won.
If you're just joining us, we're in the top of the 3rd.
You're not making
Score is
excuses
0-0.
for saying
Atlanta
that
has
this
1
isn't
out.
strange and how the A's have
And
played
we
the Braves,
have
but sometimes
Orlando
baseball
Arcia
is
at bat.
baseball.
Right, you get in a rut.
Michael Harris will be on deck, and Ronald Acuna Jr. will be in the hole if we make it that far.
Feels like
0-1 the count.
1 through 9, scuffling a little bit, but it just takes one swing to get him turned around.
It won't be that swing from Orlando.
I'd also
Arcia
like to bring up the fact, guys, that we have a 10 like goal for the channel tonight, and we're currently sitting at 7 likes. So we're 3 likes away from hitting that 10 like goal for tonight's stream, as well as
Doing a really good job.
I am currently at 362. I better look again here. I have a sub goal, guys, of 370 subs.
And there's a hit.
There's going to be a base hit.
For Arcia, the Braves' first base runner since the 5th inning yesterday.
Okay, so I have a 370 sub goal for the month of May. This is the last stream of May, and I'm currently at 363 subs. 7 subs from that goal. So if you haven't done so already and you'd like to help me out, hit that sub, hit that like, and you might as well slap the notification bell so you don't miss any content when I release it or I go live. And I certainly would appreciate all the love and support. Thank you. Want to know the count? 1 out, runner on first, top of the 3rd.
Still 4 games up in the NL East.
We're for sure going to see Ronald Acuna Jr. unless they pull a double here. Knock on wood. I shouldn't even said that.
Harris lifts it in the air.
Harris! It's going to be out to the track, but easily caught. And Albies does not advance. He moves back to first. Excuse me, that's Arcia.
That was just a fly ball to left field. But when Michael was struggling a couple of weeks ago, he was swinging through that pitch a lot more. Now he's able to get some barrel on it, drive it to left field. Saw him get those 2 opposite field hits a couple of days ago. Pulled one yesterday. He's close.
Oh, come on. This pitcher throws the ball away when the pitch clock is down to like 8 seconds. That's crap that they could do that so they don't take a pitch clock violation. Come on, MLB. You need to crack down on some of that crap. Acuna Jr. 0 for 1 tonight. He foul out in the first. He has a 321 average on the season, 11 home runs, 30 RBIs, and a 954 OPS. We have not seen Acuna Jr. hit a home run in several games. Well, hi, Rosebud. Hi, Grandpa's girl. Well, come see YouTube. Come say hi again. Come see Grandpa. She don't want Grandpa.
Big
She wants
time.
Mama. Come see Grandpa. Zippy.
So Ronald falls behind 0-2.
Here we go. Now I got to keep you up here because you'll touch buttons.
And Kaprielian, his third year as a
Hi, my
Big
name
rotation.
is Maria.
This a 0-0 ball game, and it looks
World
like he's gonna do
YouTube,
it.
this is my granddaughter Maria.
All right, in comes Laurie.
That is going to be 1, 2, 3.
So a one-out single for Orlando.
We are heading to the
Nothing
bottom
else for the Braves.
of the third. Yeah. Are you going to be good luck? Here, let Grandpa rub your head for good luck so the Braves win. No, you can't touch buttons. You can't touch buttons. Grandpa get you.
Here's Grandpa.
Hi, bud. Here you go, mamas. You want to come say hi to YouTube? You don't want to? Grandson's a little shy, guys. He's a little camera shy.
Grandma, let's get going.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you, Kenneth. Yeah, I see the interactive wants to be a little wonky tonight. We'll give a chance to catch up. Remember, get your votes in, guys. Get your votes. I got Q&A question up there. Who do you guys think are the top 5 picks as of right now for the National League MVP race? Who do you think should be the top 5? I can tell you right now, I truly think Ronald Acuna Jr. should be number 1 with Austin Riley right behind him.
Braves.com/waitlist. Shuster dealing to 8-9-1 here in the Oakland order, starting with former Brave Jace Peterson.
All right, here we are back to the game.
As we said
Shuster
last night,
2-0 on the count.
teammate in Atlanta in 2015.
I've had a few teammates over my career.
Yes, you have, and that's a good thing. That means you stayed around in the majors for a while.
I told you about how current Braves coach
So we got Peterson at bat.
last year in the big league.
195 average on the season, 3 home runs, 13 ribbies, with a 570 OPS on the season.
There he is.
That's going to be 3-0 the count.
Braves catchers talking to one of them, Sean Murphy, right now.
Yeah, I think I'm going to shut the batters off. I got behind on them again.
Well, inside, so second
Ball 4.
walk of the ball
Second
game
walk of the day
Jared
for
Shuster.
Jared Shuster. That's something Shuster has struggled very much so with, is walking the walks.
Broke a window. Come on. Look at the power.
Look at the stash. Look at the rig.
Look at the crowd, by the way. He crushed that. We were talking to him about that the other day. Big smile on his face. Nick Allen trying
Here comes
to
a bunt.
over Peterson, and not only is he going to do that, but there's nobody covering first base.
Matt, why did you
And
come in
so
for that
Allen
ball?
reaches, and there's 2 on, nobody
Okay,
out.
so Matt Olson, Schuster would have had this ball. Matt leaves first base to come over. Seemed that Schuster would have had it, but he still came and grabbed the ball. Nobody there to throw it to. Both runners advance. Oh, come on, Matt. You've got to think better than that, brother. No outs, bottom of the third.
Now corner infielders coming.
Runners on first and second. Here comes another bunt. That's caught.
is
That's
a
caught.
big
Ruiz
first
tried to
down.
butt and popped it up, and Austin Riley was there for the catch.
It seems
Out
like a
number
team that
one.
would practice the fundamentals on a daily basis, and even still, it's a tough thing to do is to get a bunt down.
Hey, welcome in. Appreciate you guys stopping by. If you're just joining, we're in the bottom of the third, and the score is tied. We currently have one out. Runners on first and second
Baseball, well done.
for the Athletics.
So
And we'll have
the second
Rooker.
man in the order, Brent Rooker.
Brent Rooker, 0 for 1 today. Strike.
Rooker, who has 11
0-1.
homers this year. He hit 5 of them in a 1-week span when he was the AL player.
All right, guys, I bring to your attention, I currently have a 10 like goal for this stream.
Top in his bat.
We are currently sitting at 7 likes, so
Fastball, good
if you'd like to help me reach that 10 like goal, hit that thumbs up. And on top of that, guys, I have a 370 subscriber goal for the month of May. And we are currently sitting at 363. I am 7 subs from that goal. So if you haven't subbed yet, please hit that sub, hit that like, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any content when I go live or I put out a video or whatnot. And also remember, guys, don't be afraid to get yourself involved in the chat. The more you're active in the chat, the more you're active with the voting polls, the hitting the likes, the subscribes, all that, it helps the algorithm push me to a broader audience. So I would absolutely love you long time for all the support and help. Thank you so much.
That one just missed north of the zone.
All right, so we have 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Want to know the count. Ryan Noda was walked in his first plate appearance. Strike. That was a good pitch.
See Travis moving around behind home plate, trying to trick the runners to give away location, the wrong location.
2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Jared Shuster on normal rest. The last start against Philadelphia on the 26th. The Braves would lose the game, but Shuster got a no decision going 5 2/3, giving up 3 runs on 3 hits. Trying to get out of a little bit of
Foul
a
ball,
jam
2-2 the
third
count.
inning.
Is he going to call time when Schuster comes set?
All right, guys, I see that the interactive is stuck.
Think
Let
he
me
will. Let's
get
see
that fixed
what
for
he's
you.
done every at bat this series with 2 strikes. There you go. As a pitcher, how frustrating would that be?
Well,
It's legal.
it's legal, so
Yeah, this guy
you gotta
has
deal with it.
this Athletics guy Noda. He's a rookie, but he has a huge habit of when the pitcher starts their pitching, going into their pitching routine that he steps away from the batter's box. He's done that every game so far with the Braves, anyways. I don't know, and I do know the announcers had said something about it the first game, game 1, that he's been doing that quite a bit this season.
Second, Allen at first.
Gotta get going. Oof.
He stepped off. Yeah, you saw that pitch clock start to really wind down there.
Nice job by Travis. Not a situation that you can afford to let that go down.
And the payoff pitch. With the runners going, grounded, fair.
Nice.
Fair ball.
Olsen.
Matt Olson steps on the bag.
The A's strand 2.
That's it for the bottom of the third. We're heading to the top of the 4th. Score is still 0-0. I really thought today was going to be the best chance we had to pull out a win. The pitcher they had, 0-5 start. Let me make sure of that. I believe 0-5 start with an 8.45 ERA. Let me double check that. Yes. 0-5 with an 8.45 ERA. So I thought this would be our best chance to put on some early runs, and we've been able to do nothing. Through 3 anyway so far. For as good as the Braves have played and as well as their statistics have been, we've really struggled, really. We split the series with the Phillies 2-2. You know, sometimes I can't remember everything. Let me grab my my schedule here so I know what games we played and who. Okay, so we've lost two already to the Athletics. We split the series 2-2 with the Phillies. We lost all 3 to the Dodgers, I believe. I think. No. Yes. Not sure.
Throughout this series,
I just know we've struggled.
Turn things around here this afternoon.
We've had some really good outing, but yeah, we've failed in a lot of areas.
0-1 from Kaprielian to Matt Olson. Off the end of the bat.
Olson off the end of the bat. It's going to be shallow.
And it's going to be the shortstop Allen.
Shortstop up into shallow center is going to retire him. 1 out.
Here's a quick message from our friends at Delta.
Braves country.
There was a wasted pitch. Austin Riley steps off the bag. He pulled a Noah. Austin Riley 0 for 1 today. He fouled out in the first. Check swing. Nope. That's going to be 0-2. Or 0-1. Apologies. Sorry about that, guys. I might have to shed this jacket as well. It is warm today. Having all these lights blasting on me. Foul ball, 0-2. That's a chopper down third baseline, foul ball. So guys, I got my copy of MLB The Show 23 last night. The wife and kids got it for me for early Father's Day. And it is great. Even though I only have a PlayStation 4, so I don't have the next gen, and you know they make over to third base. That's going to be out number 2. The next gens have way more interactive content and just a lot of differences in them. The older generation stuff, you know, we don't get we don't get as nice of stuff as
We're not far away.
they have. Okay, I have to. There has to be a button here that shut my sound off because I did not turn that sound off.
Over 10 hard hit balls yesterday, but unfortunately, most of them found the mid of the outfielders or the infielders.
Sorry about that. Hopefully it wasn't down the whole time.
Darno hits it.
Darno hits one hard.
Rooker back.
Oh, and it's caught at the wall.
So
3 up, 3 down. Heading to the bottom of the third, or bottom of the fourth. Score is still tied at 4. Score is still tied at 0. I'll get it right. All right. While we do a little cleanup here. All right, guys. Cleanup. We have 8 likes of that 10 like goal. We're 2 likes away from reaching our goal that we set for tonight's stream. So please, if you haven't done so already, be sure to hit that thumbs up. And let's get a refresh and see how we're doing. We're still sitting at 363 subs of that 370 sub goal. So 7 more, and I'll reach that goal that I had set for the month of May. So if you'd like to help me reach that by far, and you haven't subbed yet, please feel free to. Kenneth, I wonder where D and everybody's at. I'm really surprised that nobody's stopped by. I'm not aware of. I don't think CeeLo's streaming or anything. But it is a Wednesday, and it was a 2:37 start time Central, 3:37 Eastern. So people are good probability there's a lot of people at work. Hey, remember, guys, be sure to grab a link with the share button there. If you look down at the bottom, depending on what device you're using, you'll see a share button. Go ahead and share that out to all your friends, or Discord servers, or anything that you're a part of, to help out the stream. I certainly would appreciate that. Oh, I missed it again. I apologize. Damn it.
A number certainly that Jared would like to see go down a bit.
I don't know if it's the internet giving me the issue or if it's just MLB, but sorry about that, guys. I've said this in previous streams, and maybe you guys have the same issue. When I'm using the MLB app stuff, sometimes it throws me off of the live view, and I get stuck in an endless commercial loop.
Perez swinging at the 0-1.
That's going to be shallow. Easy can of corn. Out number 1.
Here's a quick word from Alpha Insurance.
1 second. I have my son here evidently needs to speak to me.
Hit a home run on your insurance needs with Alpha.
Now Diaz, who flew out to center back in the second. Diaz on one hop to Riley, starts a 5-4-3 double play. Leadoff walk, no damage done. We march to the 5th.
To get your best night's sleep, you need to sleep in something extraordinary. Woven with a silky softness unlike any other. From organic threads that are slow spun and finished in flame. Made from an ingredient.
All right, sorry about that, guys.
Less than 1% of the world's
Evidently, my daughter was on the phone.
quality. It's the most extraordinary fabric ever made. Only from Boll and Branch.
Oh, not him. His first name's Derek. He's all the way uptown. Yeah, I'd rather just let my teeth fall out. Too educated. Too young.
Ah. Damn commercials. Sorry, guys. Seems like I'm a very popular person with everybody coming in and out. Generally, they know that when I'm streaming, I shouldn't be bothered, but it's no bother, I guess. Okay, so when they do come back, guys, we'll have Ronald Acuna Jr. at bat, Matt Olson on deck, and Austin Riley batting in the hole. We are currently tied 0-0. Both teams, no runs. Both teams have one hit, and the Braves were credited an error. I would think that maybe that was Matt Olson when he came up to get that ball. I'm not sure where the error come from.
Ozuna will be leading things off in the 5th for Atlanta. For Marcel, we spotlight our Zaxby's indescribably good play. Talked a lot about what Marcel has done in the month of May. Over the course of 23 games, an OPS of 1.030.
What a turnaround from April.
That's a turnaround from April. That's right. That announcer said it exactly right. He was so abysmal. He's batting just in the month of May a 310 batting average.
That was after obviously that very tough start to the year where he was 5 of 50.
But I'll tell you,
into the month.
The bats have slowed down for him. He's really been unproductive here in this 3-game series with the Athletics.
He's 0 for 8 here in Oakland.
Yep, 0 for 8.
Kaprielian has surrendered the single to Orlando Arcia and nothing else. And the right-hander deals.
Here's a strike. Oh, big swing and a miss. I think he caught the. Did he catch the catcher with that?
Catcher Perez.
Yes, he did.
That before may have been a victim there of the backswing.
The backswing caught the catcher and knocked him off his feet.
About it, everything's okay.
Oh yeah, he did. Right in the helmet. Come on, Ozuna. I know that's been your swing, and I do understand that these catchers can slide back in the catcher's box. They can slide back to give a little more room. It's just when he swings like that and he catches them in the helmets with the concussion protocols that are out there, you can easily sideline a player that way. Foul ball.
He's a guy who had a respectable
We'll do it again.
Years here in Oakland. But then this offseason had surgery to repair the AC joint in his throwing shoulder. And Peter, you talked about the velocity not being as high this year. Yeah, he used to average around 94 miles per hour, but that's down a couple miles.
Sorry, guys, I just cannot get comfortable today. So Ozuna with a 218 average on the season, 11 home runs, 22 RBIs, and a 768 OPS this season. He is now 2-2. Foul ball. We'll do it again.
Shoulders are a different beast. That's why they try to avoid surgery if they can for the longest time. Once you get that...
How you doing, Lenny?
It changes everything.
Thank you so much for that. Let's go Braves, absolutely. Let's go Braves. Hey, Lenny, be sure to get your votes in of who you think's going to win today's game. That's going to be swing and a miss, strike 3, so the first out. Ozuna 0 for 9 in this series.
95 after you've thrown a few off-speed pitches.
Kaprielian, I'll tell you, he's putting on a better outing than I thought he was going to.
He swings through it.
So we got the money man, Eddie Rosario at bat, who just took a big swing and a miss. 0-1 the count. One out.
Some of the former A's.
Eddie is 0 for 1 on the day. He lined out in the second.
Murphy talked about how during
Foul
the day
ball.
the ball carries better here, but we haven't really had much of an opportunity to see that today.
Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you stopping by. If you're just joining, we are in the top of the 5th with a tie score at 0.
Grounded and through.
There's going to be a base hit.
Second hit of the ball again.
Eddie Rosario is on base for their second hit of the day. Now let's see if they can do something with this.
Right, Eddie,
we got Albies heading to the bat.
On top of it somehow.
Arcia on deck, and Harris is in the hole.
Not quite enough. He's able to get it through. That gets us started.
Well, Eddie has one of the highest swing
also,
rates
Lenny, there, if you like what you see, hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I currently have a 370 sub goal, guys, that I am at 363 subs of, so I'm 7 away from that goal for the month of May. Please be one, if you haven't subscribed yet, please be sure to, and help this small streamer get bigger. Albie's 0 for 1. He grounded out in the third. Count is 0-1. Check swing.
He did not go.
Third baseman Ump says no go. So 1-1 the count. Two and 1 the count. All right, man. I certainly appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
And Kaprielian, 2 balls and 1 strike, and now 2-2.
Foul ball out of play, so 2-2 the count.
Braves have been good against the National League.
We are one like, guys, 1 like away from that goal. We didn't make it by the bottom of the third like I thought we might, because we were still in the first and we had 6 likes. So I thought maybe we'd reach that by the bottom of the third, but we didn't. But hey, we are 1 away from it, guys. 1 like away from that 10 like goal.
But as we said, the Braves still with that 4-game lead in the NL East.
4-game lead. Yeah, our lead got whittled down now. Ooh, Ozzy out in the corner! That's gone! Ozzy Albies with a 2-run blast! There you go, baby!
Ozzy with his 11th of the season. And boy, did the Braves need it.
348-foot 2-run home run for Ozzy Albies. Now has put the Braves ahead 2-0. All right.
That was a really, really good at bat. Laid off some tough pitches from Kaprielian. Gets a slider down and in. You know, left-handed hitters love it there.
Beautiful.
And look at
great at bat.
Off the ground, able to keep the bat flat.
Arcia up to bat.
I think he just hit a 9-iron out of here.
Should add him to my team.
Well, maybe that's evidence of the ball.
0-1 the count, 1 out.
Oh, he did hit it to close to the shortest part of the park down there on the right field line.
That's going to be a base hit for Arcia. So the bats are warming up, baby. The bats are warming.
Coming to life here in Oakland.
Getting a chance to see Kaprielian's off-speed pitches a couple of times.
This is what I thought they would have been doing in the very early innings. But hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. Even if it's in the 9th inning they're doing it, we'll take it.
Just takes a couple of good swings, and this offense can roll.
So the Braves had gone from the middle of the 5th yesterday to the start of this inning with just 1 hit. And now they have 3 hits in a row. Single, 2-run homer, and another.
0-1 on the day for Michael Harris. He had a fly out in the 3rd. Harris is a 178 average, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs, and a 5.29 OPS on the season.
Richard Lovelady is up and throwing.
1 out, runner on first. 1-0 the count. Braves lead it 2-0. Harris!
If it's fair, it's gone.
Will it stay fair? It's foul.
Yeah, you can just feel that tide turning.
Huh.
And Harris didn't even move. He knew.
I tell you what, this youngster, if he gets his batting on par, because he's really struggled with his batting, his fielding has been absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah,
could you imagine the beast he'll be if he could get out of this slump for batting that he's been in? Hey Daniel, how you doing there, buddy?
22 innings in this series, but now
nice having you stop by, bro.
Looking for more. But Harris
swing and a miss.
Pitch, 2 away.
Strikeout. That's two outs. Harris continuing to struggle.
Good location.
Welcome in, everybody. I appreciate you stopping by. Hey, if you're just joining us, the Atlanta Braves have taken the lead 2-0. We are in the bottom of the 5th.
Going to go out and talk to Kaprielian
with 2 outs. Or, excuse me, we're in the top of the 5th. 2 outs.
Here's a message from Truist.
You were my mother.
Absolutely happy to have you. All right, so we have the top of the batting order up. Ronald Acuna Jr. at bat. He is 0 for 2 on the day.
Ronald, who
swing and a miss.
National League in steals, 2nd in OPS. Mentioned it a couple of weeks.
He fouled out and had a fly out.
History have led their league in those 2 categories, and that's one of them. Ricky Henderson. The other, Willie Mays.
Foul ball. 0-2 the count. We have not, and I'm not sure of the exact date, but we have not seen Acuna hit a home run in 2 games here. I believe the
moment in baseball history.
Just the way that he would hit home runs from that leadoff spot. The backswing would be just as hard.
I don't even think he got a home run in the Phillies games. So there was 4 games there. It goes all the way back to the Dodgers series. The last time he hit a homer.
Acuna.
It's deep. It's over the wall. That's a ground rule double.
It's over the wall, unfortunately, and that's going to cost the Braves a run.
There cost us a run.
If that does not bounce over the fence, there is no question that it's 3-0.
They're going to walk Wilson here and pitch to Riley.
Go figure, right?
Yeah. Ronald smashed that.
All right, guys, we have hit that 10-like goal for the stream. You guys are awesome. We have hit that 10-like goal. So how about this, guys? By the end of the game, let's see if we can't hit 20 likes. But most importantly, I'm currently at 363 subs. I have a 370 sub goal for the month of May. This is the last stream of May. If you haven't done so already and you'd like to help me hit that goal, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up. Be sure to slap that notification bell so you don't miss any future content.
I want to know.
You guys are awesome. I applaud you guys. Thank you so much for the support, guys. Guys are awesome. Can't say it enough.
A ball and a strike. Fastball.
Career with bases loaded. Austin Riley has 31 at-bats, an average of 194 with 2 grand slams. Bases are juiced for him. 1-1 the count.
Atlanta lineup.
Come on, Riley. We know you can put it out, baby. Come on.
That hit him.
Oh, it hit him, so we're going to have a 3-0 Braves. We're going to have a run come in. Now, I'm not applauding that he got hit. I'm applauding the run coming in. Base is still juiced. We have D-Train. That's right, D-Train. All right, so Kaprielian is done for the day. So they're going to take a small break while we have a pitch change. Be sure to get your votes in, guys. We currently have 12 votes, 83% for the Braves, while 17% have the Oakland Athletics winning. And also, guys, I got a Q&A question up tonight. Who do you think are the top 5 picks as of right now in the lead for the National League MVP race? Who are your top 5 picks? I'd like to hear your thoughts on that. So be sure to throw your picks and your suggestions there in the chat. Love to discuss them. All right, we are back to Oakland Coliseum. We are back. Bases loaded, guys. We have Richard Lovelady. Played 17 games, 15.1 innings with an ERA of a 2.35. Foul ball for D-Train. So 0-1.
So the Braves got the 2-run homer from Albies, reloaded the bases. Riley got hit by a pitch. He's at first, Olsen at second, and Acuna at third.
Looks like we're struggling a little bit for that subscriber goal. That's okay. You know, I'm never going to twist and force anybody to subscribe to something they don't want to.
0-1 is popped up.
We're going to leave 3 on.
Take it. Braves leave him low.
Out number 3, so we leave 3 stranded.
We're halfway home.
We got 3 and left 3 stranded.
Ozzie Albies jump-starting the offense with a 2-run shot.
That's right. Right. All right, as I've told you guys, in between timeouts, we will have a little bit of music now and then. Maybe not every time, but we will look for doing that. We'll see about the 2-run home run blast. Guys, we are 6 weeks. We are 6 weeks out from the All-Star game. All right, they do not have anything up yet, so we are waiting on that. As soon as I see that they do, I'll get that updated. I'll bring that to you.
Nice job by Shuster there. Worked the
all right, so
last 2 innings.
Leadoff hitter was just thrown out at first.
Under 50 pitches with 1 out in the 5th inning. Efficiency, really, really nice to see.
Well, Elder went 7 1/3 last night. Soroka went 6 on Monday. So the bullpen certainly has not been overly taxed in this series. And it's going to be another quick at bat. Peterson, high lazy fly out to Michael Harris. Well, for Jared Shuster, when those 2 starts happened in April, when he was in the rotation at the beginning of the year.
All right, that was a pop fly out
both of those games,
out to Harris, so that's out number 2.
He's at least made
We got 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. The Braves are currently leading 3-0.
And forced that early for the first 2 starts because of the first innings. Just not able to get a grip of those first innings, and pitch count ran away from him. But he really did show some signs being able to come back in those games, at least give us 4. And he's continued to improve with more opportunities.
He's got the 9th batter in the order here in Nick Allen. And it's going to be a 1-2.
That's going to be a 1-2-3. Easy can of corn. That's it.
And Shuster now only at 53.
Shuster at 53 pitches. Wow. All right, so let's check again and see if they've updated that. This time I won't get sidetracked with the music, guys. Oh. Yeah, we'll just leave it up this time. Easier to get at it. All right, so how's everybody's hump day going? I hope you guys are having a good day. It wasn't tremendously early, 2:37 Central Time start. I was telling you guys that last night I got my copy of MLB, the show 23. Early Father's Day present from my wife and my kids. Thank you to them. I love you guys all.
Next visit when you come to Truist Park, buy and manage game tickets, redeem
Right,
offers,
we are back to
exclusive
Oakland.
content, so much more. Download the MLB Ballpark app today.
Even though I have the PlayStation 4, so the old gen machine, the game has been great.
Pleasant day for baseball, and
I've enjoyed what little bit I've played of it.
Here at the Coliseum. Even some sunscreen being brought out.
Ozuna, foul ball, 0-2.
Off last inning when the Braves
Ozuna 0 for 2 tonight, 2 strikeouts.
Here in the 6th.
We are starting to really see Ozuna fizzle here at the end of May. The whole beginning and throughout May, he's done such a phenomenal job, but he is 0 for 9
hasn't drawn well over the last couple of years.
with this last ending series here so far. This is his 10th at-bat this series, and we'll see what he does. He's 1-2.
It's known, obviously, as a cavernous park, hard to hit it out of. I know that. As this one goes,
That's going to go up, off the pitcher's leg, over to first. That's an out.
Unfortunate for Ozuna.
0 for 10.
They say that the backdrop in center field is very hitter-friendly.
Yeah, and I was speaking to the guys earlier. A lot of the times when you come into a new place and you're standing on the mound, it's a great feeling to know that you feel like you're on top of the hitter. It gives you confidence, and there's the opposite effect for the hitters. If they feel like the pitcher's on top of them, it's obviously tougher. But they
Eddie Rosario with a bunt attempt. That's something we don't see the Braves do a lot of that. We don't see them bunt to get on base. Eddie Rosario is 1 for 2 today. Singled in the 5th.
Straight up and down. It's almost like
and he was brought in. He brought in a run.
Batting cages are out under there.
1-1 the count. 1 out. Top of the 6th. 3-0 lead. Atlanta over Athletics.
Eddie tried to bunt, now swinging away, 1-2. We did have a good conversation with Michael Soroka.
Welcome in, guys. Appreciate you stopping by.
After his start here on Monday.
Hey, guys, don't be shy. You got something to say? You got any questions, suggestions, anything? Be sure to throw that up there in the chat.
And Michael seemed...
I'd like to hear from you. How am I doing? You got suggestions for the stream? Is there anything I could do differently to make things better?
Understandably so.
Peterson on a tough hop.
Out number 2.
Of Eddie Rosario, 2 outs.
2 up, 2 down so far.
Google Cloud. That's what we go to as we spotlight the Ozzy homer.
Well, you stay away from down and into left-handed hitters, but even still, you don't expect him to be able to get as much barrel on it as he did. About 3 inches off the ground. 98.
Ozzy Albies earlier with in the 5th inning had a 2-run home run.
His 11th homer of the season. That from the left side. Now with Lovelady on the mound, he bats from the right side.
He's batting switch today. Strike 2.
Richard Lovelady, by the way, is from Hinesville, Georgia, down near Savannah.
I haven't streamed every game, Lenny.
Kennesaw State.
I did like 8 or 9 streams in the beginning of the season. I missed a few games there, and then I got real sick. Strike 3. That's out number 3. I got real sick, and I was away from streaming for about 26 days. While during that time of being sick, there was 10 days of that where I lost 4 family members, 2 of which were just super close. So I took some time away to grieve. But since being back, my friend, this is game 21 in a row that I have streamed. So yes and no. My goal this season was to, in the beginning of the season, it was to have streamed 150 games, not including the playoffs. I unfortunately, with the days that I missed, I don't think I won't hit that 150. So I'm setting my sights on 130 to 140 games. So yeah, I do try to stream every game. As I said, this is 21 in a row now. And it's a grind. It is a grind. But good-hearted people, meeting awesome people like you guys. You guys helping me reach my goals. We already hit the 10 like goal. We hit that in the 5th inning. You guys are awesome for that. We've gotten 2 subs. Now, I have a 370 sub goal for the month of May. I'm at 363, 7 subs away from that goal. Might hit it, but it's not looking like we will at this point. But hey, if you're new in the channel and you haven't subbed, you haven't liked, feel free to hit them both if you'd like to help me reach those goals. That's going to be a pop fly. That's going to be easy can of corn. Albies has it.
And taken by Ozzie. But go to braves.com/promos to see
1 out.
all the fun and more info on those giveaways as we slide into summer this June.
That is a really nice first pitch out. Dangerous Ruiz if he gets on base. Top of the lineup, 2 in the 6th inning, 1 pitch out. That's beautiful.
So 7 pitches in the 5th. Now 1 pitch.
Welcome back in, Kenneth.
Out here in the 6th for Jared Shuster.
Schuster's had quite a showing today. He's got 2 walks, though. I mean, he still struggles from the walks. But I'll tell you, he's really improving, guys. And I say that, and he throws another ball down in the dirt. Ball 2. So we got Brent Rooker, 0 for 2 on the day. He had a fly out and a strikeout earlier in the game. He has a 257 batting average, 11 home runs, 32 RBIs, and an 867 OPS on the season. That's going to be a fly ball. That's going to land right center. He's going for 2.
Throws it back in, but it's late and sliding in with a double.
So that is a slide-in double. Well, I shouldn't say things like that. I just jinxed the youngster.
Brent Rooker's been one of their best hitters. Tries to come in with a fastball, leaves it out over the plate. Puts a good swing on it.
Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you stopping by. Hey, if you're just joining us, the Braves are currently leading 3-0.
So
we are in the bottom of the 6th. We have 1 out. Runner on second.
He's now with 2 hits here this afternoon against Shuster.
Foul ball. Ryan Noda 0 for 1 on the day. Walked in the first.
Swing and a miss, 0-2.
Big swing and a miss, 0-2. Noda has a 232 average for the season, 6 home runs, 19 RBIs, and an 843 OPS.
All time with all of his 2-strike counts in this series when the pitcher comes set. As Peter pointed out, let's see if he does it again. There you go.
There he goes. Every time the pitcher comes to start their windup,
with 2 strikes,
he calls a timeout. Yes, it's legal. It's legal, but you're certainly not making friends that way.
Something up when he comes to put the ball in his glove. Hasn't worked for him so far.
I just think the youngster's doing something, to try to get name recognition out there.
And it's high.
1-2. 1-2 the count.
Rookie first baseman.
That's my opinion. The youngster's doing it. He's a rookie. He's doing it to, get a little name recognition. Because hey, look, every time he does it, now he's got the announcers talking about it every time he does it.
4th pitch of the at bat, and that one bounces in. A really good
2-2 the count.
Effortless stop by Darno too. Looked like he was just gliding across the ground. Kept it right in front.
Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you stopping by.
Outstanding block.
Hey, if you're new to the channel and you haven't done so, we've already hit our 10 like goal, but we have now set a 20 like goal for by the end of the stream. If you'd like to help out with that, hit that thumbs up. And I have a 370 sub goal for the month of May. This is the last stream of May. I'm at 263. I need 7 more subs, so if you'd like to help out with that, please feel free to hit that sub button as well. 3 and 2 the count. Full boat. Come on, baby. Come on, Shuster. Come on, baby. Come on.
Got the first 2 in this series. Now the Braves with a 3.
Come on, Shuster.
Trying to keep it that way in the bottom of the 6th.
Come on, striking. Oh, ball 4. Just missed the zone.
Got down 0-2, works his way back, and he trots to first.
Runners on first and second, 1 out, bottom of the 6th, 3-0 lead. Atlanta over the Athletics. Tying run now coming to the plate.
Laureano, who has popped out and walked so far today. And there's a strike.
That's the one he needed his last pitch. That last batter. Uncle Jesse warming up in the bullpen. It's kind of neat. You know, here at the Athletics, they don't have bullpen. They're out there. They're out there on the side mound warming up.
Here, 0-2. Let's see if he can put Laureano away. A's did get
Laureano, 211 average this season, 5 home runs, 12 RBIs, 661 OPS. 0 for 1 on the day. He was walked in the 4th.
Out of play.
Foul ball. 0-2. We'll do it again. The youngster surely needs to make it out of here.
Travis d'Arnaud going through the pitches on the PitchCom device on his right knee. Called for
oh, come on. That was a damn strike. One and 2 the count. 1 out. Runners on first and second.
Hard hit and through the
That's
left
through the left side. They're going to score 1.
They're at the corners.
3-1 lead. 3-1 lead, Braves. Runners on the corners. 1 out. Go ahead, run. Coming to the plate.
Came back with a slider. Pretty good location, but Laureano does a good job staying back, driving that ball through the left side.
You know what? I know what it is. I put my hat on. I put my hat on, guys. Here comes Snicker. Looks like Shuster. Shuster may be done on his day. Great outing. 6.5 innings.
Gets 1 out.
Or 5.
He will leave with runners at the corners.
5 1/2.
Jesse Chavez coming in.
Play so rare MLB.
So we have a pitching change coming. Uncle Jesse Chavez, will be coming in to pitch for the Braves. Psst. Hey, if you haven't done so already, hit that thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to the channel. You don't want to miss it. And also guys, I'd like to give a shout out to my best friend Maverick from Maverick Sports. Check out the top right corner of your stream. There is a link to Mav's channel. That's youtube.com/ let me bring it back up, sorry. That's youtube.com/ @_Maverick Sports. The guy recently suffered a personal tragedy in his life, and he's currently taking a little time away from YouTube to grieve the death of his mom. And I know he would be so thankful that if you guys come check out his channel, if you liked what you seen, you subscribed, I mean, it would mean a lot to him. So please feel free to head on over there and check his content out. If you're here and you like what I do, then you'll certainly like what he does. And he's very, very knowledgeable when it comes to baseball. He has a great personality. I mean, yeah, just check him out. Would certainly appreciate it.
See Chavez, check out those numbers down the bottom. 0.69 ERA and a 0.77.
Welcome into the stream. Appreciate you guys stopping by. If you're just joining us, the lead is now 3-1 for the Atlanta Braves.
So that'll save him from the double play.
They're going to score another one.
A 6-4-3 double play to end the inning. Instead, it's now 3-2 with a runner.
3-2. Runner at second, 2 outs. Why the hell didn't they go for the double play? Let's see this again. Oh, I see. The guy had a huge jump.
Orlando maybe could have fired at home, but there's no point risking it. Get the out at first. 2 outs, still got the lead. Jesse goes back to work.
Welcome in, everybody. Hey, thank you again for the likes. Appreciate that.
Or Brown is going to pinch hit here, excuse me.
I have a 370 sub goal, guys. I'm at 363 for the month of May. If you'd like to help me hit that goal, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. We got Seth Brown at the plate. A 186 average on the season, 3 home runs, 7 RBIs, and a 623 OPS.
Go for a pinch hit in the 6th here.
He is a pinch hitter.
And this pitch misses outside.
Want to know the count?
Brown was 0 for 2 yesterday with a pair of walks. He was 0 for 3 on Monday in this series. To right field. Over.
Right field. Cunha has it. What a catch! That is out number 3.
The Braves 3-2 lead.
So we still have the lead, 3-2. Acuna caught that ball, and the ball was just tipping out of the end of his glove. Beautiful. Get a little background noise going. All right. Let's do this. For your viewing pleasure, Ozzie Albies 2-run home run.
It's a 2-2. Ozzie down the right field line. Laureano back, and it's gone. And the Braves take a 2-0 lead. Ozzie with his.
This was in the bottom of the 5th.
And boy, did the Braves need it.
Tell you something, Brandon. That was a really
348 feet distance with a 98.4 mile an hour exit velocity, guys. There you have it. Now we can turn the music back on. So when they come back, guys, we'll have Orlando Arcia at bat. We'll have Michael Harris on deck, and the top of the order will be batting in the 3rd, Ronald Acuna Jr.
The lead now to 1, and on to the 7th, and the 3rd pitcher of the game for Oakland is Ken Waldichuk.
Waldichuk has a 4-pitch mix. Well,
Ken Waldichuk now in pitching for the Oakland Athletics. He has 11 games with 49.2 innings, ERA of a 7.43.
3 or 4% of the time.
Top of the 7th.
And his first pitch of the ball game.
Oh, that's a ball, but the ump calls it a strike.
He was 2 for 2 with a pair of singles.
That was a ball.
Waldichuk, 25-year-old lefty, first appearance here in the series.
Arcia 2 for 2.
Arcia grounds it.
Ground ball. Not going to be able to get it. Arcia will now be 3 for 3 on the day. He will have 3 singles and a run. Great job, Arcia.
Nice way to lead. Yeah, really nice try here from Peterson. Gets a slide on one leg. He's always been a really good athlete. Proved it there.
The Braves were the leadoff man on, and now Michael Harris.
Harris now up to bat. Harris is 0 for 2 on the day.
We documented it yesterday, but the Braves have had just a ton of success against left-handed pitchers this year, hitting over 300 against them. But they couldn't.
Harris with a fly out and a strikeout on the day.
He was good out of the pen. Now another lefty here in Waldachuk. And that may have broken the bat of Harris. It did indeed.
See it splinter there too. You don't often see that.
Boy, there sure are a lot of. Oh, we got spray on. We got spray on tar. We got spray on pine tar. He sprayed something from a can.
This lefty Waldachuk actually made his first career home start against the Braves last year.
See a lot of bats get broke. That's for sure.
3 runs and 5 1/3, and he took the loss in that game. And now he faces the Braves here in game
1 and
3
2.
of the series out of the bullpen.
Harris offensively has struggled so badly this season, guys. But defensively, he has played some outstanding fielding. Foul ball. We'll do it again.
That start for Waldachuk last September. He served up home runs to Vaughn Grissom, now in AAA, and Dansby Swanson, of course, now with the Chicago Cubs. Ooh.
Foul ball. Come back and hit him. Harris is a little shook up.
Caught him pretty good yesterday. Now Harris.
Oh, right on the kneecap.
Not often do you see a left-handed batter hit it off the outside of his left leg.
Oh. Just off the side of the kneecap. I mean,
out there to talk.
oh, he's still shook up. He's still down on a knee.
A guy who has obviously had his share of issues this year. He missed all that time with a lower back injury and then a couple of games with a jammed knee.
Is that the same knee?
It was the right knee that he jammed, so no. That's a good sign. He's, I believe, telling George he's okay.
All right.
I'll tell you what, make that knee feel better.
Heading back to the batter's box. 1 and 2 the count. No outs. Runner on first. Top of the 7th. 3-2 lead.
He's 1 for 8 in the series. Is Harris.
1 for 8 in the series, guys. Ozuna's 0 for 10 in the series. Check swing.
Able to stop his bat. 2 and 2.
2 and 2 the count. Third base hump says no go. He didn't swing. Three and 2 the count. That's a full boat. Acuna's using some kind of spray stuff on the bat as well.
The payoff pitch from the lefty is nowhere near.
Ball 4. That's a walk.
First 2 men have
We now
reached
have
the
runners
7th
on
for
first
the Braves.
and second. No outs. We have top of the batting order
Stands in for
heading
the
up.
stretch presented by Synovus.
So let's see what Acuna Jr. can do. Matt Olson's last at bat, he was intentionally walked.
For a word with his hurler.
It's a really nice at bat from Michael there. Tendency is to try and avoid fouling that ball off your foot again, so you want to get out in front of everything. Waldachuk went with 2 breaking balls and he didn't bite.
let's sneak in a quick word from Zaxby's.
Getting a Big Zax snack is as easy.
Is going to stay. Acuna, who had a double last time up in the.
All right, Acuna is 1 for 3 today. Doubled in the 5th.
It was over the head of Ruiz in center. It would have scored a run, but it bounced over the wall for a ground rule double.
Here's the windup. And the pitch, ball 1. He definitely doesn't want to load the bases with Matt Olson coming up. Of course, with Matt Olson and Acuna and Austin Riley, there's always a threat of them knocking one over.
Acuna waits the pitch from Waldichuk, and he'll step off.
Saw the A's working on their inside moves yesterday before the game.
They were doing a lot before the game yesterday.
Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you stopping by. Hey, if you're just joining in, the Braves are currently leading 3-2 in the top of the 7th. No outs, runners on first and second. Acuna Jr. at bat. Just swung and a miss, so 1-1 the count. Acuna 1 for 3 on the day. He doubled in the 5th.
And obviously it's a ball club.
We got Waldichuk pitching for the Athletics.
The first 2 here in this series. Atlanta looking for.
We may see Waldichuk foul ball. We may see Waldichuk be taken out after Acuna. We'll see.
Right now, Oakland is on pace to have the worst season ever in a 162-game season. The 2003 Tigers currently hold that mark when they finished 43 and 119. High and outside 2-2.
Yeah, so with a 162-game series, going back to your question, Lenny, about do I stream every Braves game? You know, like I said, I had 150. I know it was an ambitious goal of 150 games streamed.
To the right side.
There we go, Acuna Jr. up the middle for a base hit. Here comes Arcia home. The Braves now 4-2 lead. Runners on the corners. No outs. Matt Olson heading to the plate. The big man.
Last time up, straight away center field.
Hey, Ethan, how you doing?
Ruiz's head.
Oh, well, welcome in, Ethan.
It's another fastball.
Happy to have you. I'm a huge Braves fan myself.
Hits it at 106 miles an hour through the right side. He's just so talented.
Thank you for the likes. Oh, thank you for that sub, guys. I am now 6 subs, guys, away from that 370 sub goal for the month of May. Can we make it? If you haven't done so already and you like the content, be sure to sub, guys. Let's get that goal of 370. You would make my day. This is game 21 in a row I have streamed in the month of May. So it's a grind, and it would certainly be awesome to reach that goal I had set.
Inside.
Ooh, 2-0. Olson Damner got hit. Olson with 17 homers, 42 RBIs already on the season. I think this is game 55 or 56 of the season. Strike one.
Not much you can do.
He's 0 for 2 on the day, intentionally walked in the 5th.
Slider that starts at your front hip.
And now the 2-1, and that.
Oh, man. Denver hit him again in the head.
And
3-1 the pitch.
Almost hit him.
No outs. Runners on the corner.
That's a strike.
Runner goes. Acuna. Safe. That's steal number 23 on the season for Acuna.
So great opportunity here. Infield's going to come in. You got a 3-2 count and 2 in scoring position.
Boy, Acuna
Interesting
just...
slide there from Ronald.
That looked weird. I mean, he wasn't... He made it.
Payoff pitch. Olsen
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 out.
That's the first
But
out.
we have runners on first, or second and third now.
Well, now with the right-handed hitting Riley coming up, wonder if they may go to Pruitt, who they have.
Oh, when he hit his 500th RBI. Okay, awesome. That's awesome. Awesome, Ethan.
It appears no.
Yeah, I haven't collected cards, baseball, football, any cards for
Riley first
15 years or better probably now.
3 are there, and calling off.
Yeah, they get in.
Is Laureano.
And they're going to hold the runners. Out 2.
Acuna and Harris. Now there are 2 down, and here's Darno.
All right, so heading to the plate, we got D-Train! Come on, baby! Come on, D-Train! Travis Denard, 0 for 3 on the day. Strikeout, lineout, and a flyout.
Chopper to third.
Chopper down to third. Guns at the first, and that's it. We left 2 on the bag. But we scored one run, so we now lead 4-2.
Acuna makes it 4-2 as we hit the stretch.
We are now in the 7th inning stretch. Let's get a little background music going here. Again, guys, I'd like to say thank you, everybody, for all the support that you've given me for the month of May. You guys have made every bit of my game streaming so enjoyable, so pleasurable. From the bottom of my heart to each and every one of you guys, past and present, that have been here, that have come back, that maybe haven't come back. I still say thank you so much. We are currently sitting at 364 subs of a 370 goal. That is 6 subs away. We have already hit our 10 like goal for the stream tonight. You guys are awesome. I'm very lucky to have people like you to come by and to support me, and I thank you so much. A quick reminder for everybody, the Braves will have the day off tomorrow. We are off June 1st. I will not be doing a stream. I probably will not do any YouTube shorts, nothing. Tomorrow is going to be an off day that I'm going to relax for half the day, and then the rest of the day is going to be spent preparing, getting the next 3 series ready. After June 1st, June 2nd through the 4th, we're gonna stay out west. We're gonna be heading to Arizona to take on the Diamondbacks for a 3-game series. And those are gonna be some late night games, guys. Guys and gals. Game 1 for the D-back series coming up will be at 9:40 p.m. Eastern, 8:40 Central. Game 2 will be 10:10 p.m. Eastern, 9:10 p.m. Central, and then Game 3 will be 4:10 p.m. Eastern, 3:10 Central. So yeah, we got some late games coming up, and an early afternoon game for the 3rd game.
We know the arsenal: big fastball, cut fastball, change up to righties.
Bride is 0 for 2 with a pair of groundouts. And there's the fastball high.
A blaster box, huh? Now, what's the price of something like that? When you say a blaster box, are you talking the whole box full of them?
Kind of being tongue-in-cheek earlier, Peter, about
what's the price of something like that these days? Because I haven't bought cards in so many years, and I've noticed, I've looked recently, and thought about buying some, but boy, they are super expensive for for just a couple cards, man.
Yeah,
You know, I remember back in the day buying Tops. You got a piece of gum in it, and you got like, you know, 12, 15 cards in a pack, and it was 60, 70 some cents for that pack. It's not like that anymore. $20, yeah.
Right center field.
Right center, out to the track. Harris under it. Out number one.
Well, we were discussing yesterday about Walt Weiss, of course, Braves assistant now, and him playing here during the.
How many cards roughly is that then, Ethan? If it's $20 for the box.
In 1989, and he just said.
How many cards did you get with that?
Back then, obviously. But they certainly had some good ball clubs. They won 4 World Series titles here, 3 in the 70s, and that title in 89.
Jace Peterson 0 for 1 on the day. He was walked in the 3rd. 1 out, bottom of the 7th. 4-2 lead, Atlanta.
There were a period when they were a playoff contender almost every year, even recently. And everyone would question, how on earth are they continuing to do this?
Remember, guys, get your votes in. At the conclusion of the 8th inning, I will be taking the vote poll down. Now, let me explain something about the vote poll. Unfortunately, we did not get all 3 games this series correct for the vote. But how it works, at the start of a new series, if the community votes correctly for every game of a series, for who's going to win,
actually goes into
at the beginning of the following series, game 1 of the following series,
fill a roster.
I will do some random giveaways.
Sometimes it relies on
and
the Coke machine with
I have yet to give out that golden broom, so
and they've got the lowest payroll in baseball.
Let's hope we get that done. We've already been incorrect for this series, so this series is no longer eligible for that. So the next available series to us will be June 2nd with the start of the Diamondback 3-game series.
Since then, it has been a struggle.
Oh, nice. Okay. I'll check into that. Definitely. Thank you for that info, Ethan.
2 balls and 2 strikes here to Jace Peterson.
2-2 the count.
Reaches for it. Riley
has it. Over to Olsen. That's out number 2.
We even have the races that you have at home fields. Their race here in Oakland has a ton of the old superstars. Ricky Henderson, Hudson Mulder, Zito. Just you look at that race and you see the kind of players that have come through here and everything that they've done. And
you know,
back in the day, Canseco, when they
it's crazy with the Athletics. I mean, they're the worst team in the league this year.
Him peering down
and
under his hat.
It's weird because like they trade away all their good talent. I believe isn't that where Matt Olson came from? Matt Olson, Sean Murphy, or Austin Riley, something in there.
And now they lost.
It's like they give up all their talent.
Could be losing the Athletics as well.
Nick Allen 1 for 2 on the day. He singled in the 3rd. Allen with a .211 average on the season, 1 homer, 2 RBIs, and a .516 OPS. That's going to be 1 and 2 the count. We have Mentor, who is in pitching for the Braves. I forgot to call that out and tell you guys that.
Haven't seen a changeup to a right-handed hitter from AJ in a couple of outings. It was a really good pitch for him early in the year.
Strike 3.
Might have been a changeup.
Well, it looked pretty good.
That's 1, 2, 3. We are heading to the top of the 8th. Let's get some background music going again. So, the background music that I use just to cover up dead air, guys, I get it from YouTube's, you know, their free copyright stuff that they put out there for creators. I set it to happy today. Yeah, it's happy, but it's all kind of weird. Oh, that's unfortunate. Somebody decided they no longer wanted to be subscribed. So we are now back to seven needed subs for that goal. That's okay. We don't make it, guys. We don't make it. Just a goal that I had set. Come real close. Come very close. So when they come back from commercial, guys, we'll have the top of the batting order for the Braves again. Acuna Jr. at bat, Matt Olson on deck, and Austin Riley in the hole. Remember, get your votes in. Get your votes in. This is the last inning, and I will be taking it down at the conclusion of the bottom of the 8th.
Has not allowed a run in 7 of his 10 appearances.
All right, we are back.
ERA.
1-0 the count. We got the bung.
And he misses high, 2-0.
2-0. Now, I call Marcell Ozuna the bung because when he's batting like crap, which he has been this series, I could call him a bunghole.
Saw Sam Mole yesterday, was pretty impressive.
Because he's batting like crap. And he's 0 for 10 this series, guys. So he has really fizzled out at the end of May. But the rest of May, he had such a phenomenal month.
There's a challenge for Wiley Ballard.
3-1 the count.
Just kidding, Wiley. You don't have to look that up. Grounder to third.
Grounder to third. That's going to be 0 for 11. First out.
So Ozuna still hitless in the series, and there's one away here in the 8th. Kevin Pillar will have an opportunity. Had a great game yesterday, albeit in a losing effort. He had 2 of the Braves' 4 hits. He had a solo homer and a double.
All right, Kevin Pillar is... Kevin Pillar pitch hitting for Eddie Rosario.
And he takes the offering from long for a strike. The homer he hit yesterday went directly down the left field line and hit off the foul pole.
Almost like a left-handed swing on that pitch down and in. Able to drop the hammer on it.
Oh, okay.
Off the foul.
I'll be sure to copy.
This one is just
foul. I'll be sure to write all that down. Thank you, Ethan, for all that. I certainly appreciate that info. Who knows? Maybe on one of the Braves live streams, if I'm able to get my hands on one of these boxes, maybe I can go ahead and open them live on stream.
And again, he's on.
Lar again off foul ball. 0-2. We'll do it again.
In limited action, he's homering once every 14 at bats, and that's the highest rate of his career. Only
0-2 the count, 1 out. Top of the 8th, 4-2 lead. Atlanta over the Athletics.
But here
strike 3. There's 2 outs. So we got Ozzie Albies heading to the plate. Albies in the 5th had a 2-run home run blast. He's 1 for 3 on the day with that 2-run homer in the 5th. But that started the Braves. It gave them a 2-0 lead at that point. Ball 1.
He had the 2-run homer back in the 5th. That got things started offensively today. Braves scored 3 times in the 5th.
It's so funny when I say something, the announcers say it, or they say something, I say it. We're on the same page.
Sharply
Chopper down to third. That's going to be an easy out. 1, 2,
Playing
3.
pretty good third base over there this
We are
series
heading to the
after
bottom of the
being
8th.
Called up from AAA.
Bottom of the 8th, we're heading to. Again, I'd like to say thank you to everybody that has stopped by and shown your support for me throughout the month of May, tonight's stream, or since I started streaming. I know there's a few of you out there that come and see me every time, and I certainly appreciate that, guys. You guys don't know how much. You're amazing, and I am very honored and privileged to be able to do this for you guys and share these experiences with you. So thank you so much, guys. Remember, get your votes in, guys. This is the last at-bat before I close the poll. All right, looks like we're heading back to the Oakland Coliseum.
Check out the first show featuring country artist Matt Stell before the game at the Georgia Power Pavilion. Purchase your tickets at braves.com/promos. Kevin Pillar stays in the game out in left. And Nick Anderson on in relief.
Man, we didn't have an idea.
Nick Anderson, 21 games, 22.1 innings, ERA of a 3.63, 3 walks, 27 strikeouts. Now pitching for the Braves.
And
Ball
how about
1.
those numbers as far as 27 strikeouts and 3 walks.
That's some good numbers.
Right there.
Top of the order in Ruiz.
Strike 1.
Ball for a strike to him. Ruiz was part of the Sean Murphy trade. That was a 3-team trade between the Braves
12 to
and
8.
the Brewers.
Yeah, I was meeting on
to Oakland.
Ruiz. Pop flies out to Acuna under it. That's out number 1.
Acuna takes.
I was meaning to go through the games that I've already played. I'll definitely do that. Thank you, Ethan. I'll go over all the finished games and the current games that are going on the next break in between the 8th and 9th inning.
With that first batter.
Well, even when Ruiz has been on this series, he stole 1 base, but credit the Braves pitchers because essentially they picked him off 3 times.
The Braves pitchers have done
the Braves were fantastic.
a great job today.
On Ruiz.
It seems they're finally getting with it.
Rooker takes it low.
It's unfortunate. It's the last game of the series, and a series that we really needed. We're clinging on to a 4-game lead in the division, so at one point we had a 6.5 game lead.
Brent Rooker's got some Southeast roots from Memphis, played at Mississippi State before the Twins drafted him in 2017.
Foul ball. We'll do it again. Brent Rooker is 1 for 3 on the day. He doubled in the 6th and came in as a run. 262 batting average on the season. 11 home runs, 32 RBIs with an 879 OPS.
Nick Anderson with a 1-2. Fastball high.
2-2 the count. Count is even. Chopper down third. Riley has it. Over to Olsen.
Low throw
He
gets
has
through.
him.
Matt Olson used to doing that.
Out
here
number
at the
2.
Coliseum, 2 away.
Yeah, Olsen. Yeah, he came from the Athletics. Sean Murphy, I think, came from the Athletics. I mean, why?
Ground ball. Beautiful pick by Matt. We saw him working on that with Wash
Pretty
earlier
crazy
today.
that,
Every single day those guys are out there working on those picks.
I mean, that's why they're the worst team in the league. They trade away
Yoda.
all their talent.
And Anderson starts him off with a strike.
But I'll tell you, for being statistically the worst team in the league, they put a shellacking on us the first 2 games of this series. And this game isn't over yet.
Now, if I'm Nick Anderson,
Bubble.
I'm coming set, and I'm going to quick pitch him just to not allow him to call time with the 2 strikes, like he has done almost every at-bat during this series when he gets the 2 strikes.
He surprisingly just called time there before ever getting in the box.
Okay.
It's the first time we've seen that method. He's not going to know what to do when he
Noda, 232 average on the season, 6 homers, 19 RBIs. He's 0 for 1 on the day, 2 walks, and he was batted in for a run.
And Anderson.
Strike 3! Got him looking!
Beautiful placement.
1, 2,
95 miles an
3.
hour.
We are heading to the top of the 9th. All right, guys, remember that was the end of the 8th, so I'll be taking down the vote poll. Thank you, everybody that participated. We had 22 votes on the night. 86% have voted that the Atlanta Braves are going to win, while 14% of you thought that the Oakland Athletics would pull out a 3-game sweep of the Braves. Now, the game isn't over yet, but yeah, we're gonna see this all the way through the bottom of the ninth. So game's not over, and it's only a 2-run lead, so anything can happen. Absolutely, let's go Braves. Let's go Braves. Let's see here. Also, guys, I might as well bring it up here. That is my schedule for streaming for the month of May. Or, for the month of June. If you'd like to take a good look at that. We're going to start off with a 3-game series, the June 2nd through the 4th with the Diamondbacks. We'll have June 5th off, and then we'll be heading back home June 6th through the 8th. We'll have the Mets come to town for a 3-game series. Then June 9th through the 11th, the Nationals will be heading to Atlanta for a 3-game series. After that, June 12th through the 14th, we'll be heading over to Detroit for a 3-game series with the Tigers. Then we come back home June 15th through the 18th for a 4-game series with the Rockies. Oh, looks like we are back.
3 for 3 with 3 singles here this afternoon.
Sorry about that. Let me get this all taken care of.
And he scored twice.
We can finish that calendar up. We'll finish that calendar on the next break, even though I said I was going to do something at break.
It's Sam Long back to work for Oakland. Wiley Ballard did confirm, by the way, that they are the only.
Garcia, 3 for 3 on the night. 3 singles.
The best.
Only 5
2-1 the count.
in Major League Baseball that are relievers, and 2 of them for the Oakland A's. File that under things you will never need to know again. And Orlando has
That's going to be ball 4.
3 singles and now a
So
walk here.
he has reached the base all 4 of his at-bats.
And Michael Harris will come up now for Atlanta.
Harris,
But this
who is
Sam Long
like
has
1
quite a
and 9
one-shot
for the
story
series, is
from
heading to the base.
Sacramento. Was drafted in the 18th round out of Cal State Sacramento. but was released by Tampa Bay after a couple of rough seasons in the minors.
Foul ball.
So he leaves baseball. He was taking EMT classes to become a firefighter and trying to finish his communications degree.
Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you stopping by and supporting the stream.
I want to go back.
Hey, if you haven't done so already, please hit that like, hit that subscribe. Be sure to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I release.
The pandemic, they pick him up and he climbed the ladder.
Currently have 363 subs of a 370 goal for the month of May. If you'd like to help me reach that goal, by far, hit that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, guys.
And you hear quite a few of those in Major League Baseball, and it's kind of always...
You certainly would make this old man a very happy old man.
But we wish him no success on the mound here in the ninth inning. With all due respect, Sam.
Foul ball.
Tip, and the catcher Perez can't hang on.
Looks like that foul. Yeah, that foul tip come up underneath or something. Caught him right in the side of the jaw.
One path to the big leagues, and I've proved
you
that.
lived it.
Yeah, lots of people have proved that. Everybody thinks that you have to be an all-star from the age of 8 years old to have any kind of chance, make every travel ball team, make every representative team. It's just not true.
Oh, and to the count, top of the ninth. No outs, runner on first. 4-2 lead, Atlanta Braves.
Late developers.
Well, and you kind of have the other side of that coin with Michael Harris, who was...
Welcome in, everyone.
But here, it's Long getting Harris.
Strike three. 1 for 10, Harris was on the night. Sorry, not on the night. 1 for 10 in this series.
Pretty good slider there.
1 for 10 in this series. My apologies, guys. Oh, that's right. I was going to go over the scores. I will do that for sure next break.
Going hitless in his first 9 at-bats in the series. He doubled in the 5th and then had an...
Oh, okay. Yeah, the Braves are still winning there, Kenneth. And you're such a good-hearted person, man.
Hits this pretty well out to
Acuna!
And he reaches
line drives out.
Ronald of extra bases. Hustling back to first and getting...
Ooh, barely getting back to first is Arcia.
Another ball.
That's 2 outs. Matt Olson heading to the base, heading to the batter's box.
113 off the bat. Really nice play. Ball going straight over the head of Ruiz. Just catches it in the fingers of the...
Acuna is really on a slump, guys. We haven't seen him hit a home run in
the last 3 at bats.
At least 8 games.
The top 2 stolen base guys in all of baseball.
6 games, 8 games, somewhere in there.
Robbed Acuna of getting on base here.
Matt Olson, 0 for 3 on the night. Olson has 17 home runs on the season, 42 RBIs, at 892 OPS.
And Matt Olson out
there. You go. Oh, line drive out to center. That's it.
And that'll do it in the top of the 9th. Braves trying to close the door and win Game 3 of the series when we return.
All right, so we have 3 outs to go to close this game out. Let's get our music going here. All right, so guys, we have in the top of the 8th, we have Cleveland leading Baltimore 12-8. In the bottom of the 8th, we have Pittsburgh currently leading San Francisco 8-4. Bottom of the 6th, we have Washington leading the Los Angeles Dodgers 5-4. And our finished games of the day will be Detroit beat Texas 3-2. Los Angeles Angels win big over the Chicago White Sox 12-5. And we had the Tampa Bay Rays beat the Chicago Cubs 4-3. Those are your scores from around the league, guys and gals. I don't want to leave out my female demographic. I do apologize. As I said, we have tomorrow off, guys and gals. And coming back June 2nd through the 4th. We'll be heading to Arizona for a 3-game series with the Diamondbacks. All right, we are back to Oakland Coliseum.
Here today.
Exactly. He gets a chance to redeem himself from last night. Just uncomfortable the whole outing last night. Didn't seem to be
Iglesias, 10 games, 8.2 innings, an ERA of 4.15, 5 walks with 11 strikeouts.
Let me explain it this way. When you go out there and the weather's cold and you have a rosin bag, you're supposed to be able to activate it with sweat. And when it's too cold, you can't sweat, you've got no activation. So all you have is a bag of powder to try and get some grip on the baseball. I think warmer weather today, Reisel's going to be locked in. We'll be able to know, especially when he throws a couple of breaking balls, just how nasty they are.
He's facing 4, 5, 6 in the Oakland order with a 4-2 lead.
Come on, Braves, we need this.
3 walks yesterday for Iglesias. It was the first time he had walked 3 batters in an appearance.
Be sure, guys, get your likes, your subscribes in. I certainly would appreciate all the support you'd like to give. Thank you for that sub. Looks like somebody has just subbed, so I'm at 364. We come super close, guys. 6 subs away from reaching that goal. So if you haven't done so already, please feel free to subscribe and hit that like button. Over to first, that's out number 1. I have a 370 goal for subscriber goal for the month of May, and this is the last stream of May. I'm 6 subs away from that goal. If you'd like to help me reach that and you haven't done so, be sure to subscribe. I really would appreciate that. But it's not the end of the world if I don't make it.
Perez, it'll be J.J. Bleday stepping in here. Bleday had a single and 2 walks yesterday and 4 trips to the plate.
Comes the first pitch, swing and a miss. 1-2, or 0-1, 1-2. I'll get it right.
Out to left field.
Left field. Pilar underneath it. That's retired. 2 outs. 3 strikes away from taking game 3 of this 3-game series.
A's down to their final out. Seth Brown is the batter.
Strike 1.
There's that change-up, Rysel.
0-1 the count. 2 outs. Bottom of the 9th. 4-2 lead. Atlanta.
Popped up.
That's popped out. That should be an easy can of corn. Pilar under it. That's game, baby. Atlanta Braves take game 3.
Iglesias with a save, and Atlanta avoids the sweep, and they win it on getaway day 4-2.
Well,
4-2.
Bravos today. It all started with Ronald.
What a game. What a game, guys.
Ozzie Albies with a huge home run. Orlando Arcia reaches 4 times.
What a game. Awesome.
And what can I say?
Yeah, we got some late games coming next series, guys. Remember, June 1st, tomorrow, we have the day off. The Braves will not play tomorrow. And when they return, June 2nd through the 4th, we'll be out west. We'll be staying out west. We'll be heading over to Arizona to take on the Diamondbacks.
As we head down to take on the...
All right. So let's bring up that calendar again. Go over that before we kick out of here. Let's get a little music going here. All right. So there you go. There is my streaming schedule for the month of June, and this will be posted to my community page on the channel as well. You'll be able to come and view it. I'd already started, and I made it up to the Rockies game. That's June 15th through the 18th. A 4-game series that the Rockies will be coming to Atlanta for. And then we'll have June 19th off, as you can see. From there, we're going to be heading out to Philadelphia to take on the Phillies for a 3-game road series. Or actually, that's the start of a 6-game road series. We'll take the Phillies on for June 20th through the 22nd for a 3-game series, and then we'll be heading to Cincinnati to take on the Reds for a 3-game series, June 23rd through the 25th. June 26th through the 28th, we'll come back to Atlanta, and the Twins will be heading to town for a 3-game series. We have June 29th off, and then June 30th, the last day of June, we'll be playing at home still, and the Marlins will be coming to town for a 3-game series, the 30th through July 2nd. You can't see any further than June, so that's why I said June 30th. Now, getting back to the Diamondback series, guys. Game 1 will be 9:40 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. Central. And Game 2 will be a 10:10 Eastern, 9:10 Central. And Game 3 will be 4:10 Eastern, 3:10 Central. Those will be the starting times for first pitch. So, with that said, guys, thank you to everybody that stopped by, everybody that supported me. Yeah, all right, thank you, buddy. Yeah, take it easy there, Ethan. Thank you for stopping. You too, Lenny, Kenneth, everybody else that popped by, Daniel, Dave Lopez, Pauline. Thank you, everybody. So, thank you for all the subs. Thank you for the likes. We got super close, guys. I'm going to be ending the stream tonight with 364 subs. That's very respectable. I put on 64 subs roughly for the month of May. That's awesome. I love each and every one of you. So thank you so much. Until the next time, guys, that's June 2nd. That is Friday, June 2nd for the first game of the Diamondback series. Until then, guys, this is KGB from the C Sports Network. I'll see you then. Thanks.